Hi, welcome to Friday Vespers for February 12th. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "To educate a person in the mind, but not in morals, is to educate a menace to society." If you were part of this past Tuesday's discussion group, you will recall that we spent some time considering our national ethos, or the moral character of our country. Marilyn challenged us to consider how a nation operates without an ethos to guide it. And if you've been watching the Senate hearings this week, you may be wondering the same thing. The following is excerpted from an article, Finding Our Moral Compass, by licensed clinical psychologist Greg Henriques. He writes, "Watching political discourse and deadlock and chaos, I often experience a longing for an authentic discussion of the core values that ought to be guiding us as a society. I often feel that we are morally adrift, that we do not have a clear sense of how to ground our identities and actions to ultimate values that transcend time and place. That is not to say that our society is largely immoral, just amoral, lacking clear compass or a foundational guide. Of course, for many, organized religion is valuable precisely because it provides such a moral grounding. Unfortunately, for many other Americans, including myself, organized religion does not stand up to analytical scrutiny from the vantage point of modern science, and thus it is seen as an unsatisfactory solution. Also, although science has undeniably provided us more and more accurate models of the universe, it has also come with a significant price. In a fascinating book, The Battle for Human Nature, Barry Schwartz detailed how just over a century ago, the higher educational system in America taught moral philosophy, and in so doing, it attempted to create a community of common values and shared aspirations. And yet, following the growth of science and its infamous insistence on the separation of ought from is, higher education became a place where people learned about how the world was, but were no longer taught how they ought to be. Instead of a moral compass, people have been given enormous freedom to construct their own lives and make their own moral decisions. Although this outcome has had some positive elements, it has also resulted in large numbers of people, at least in America, who are fundamentally unsure when it comes to their philosophy of life. In Schwartz's words, they don't seem to know where they belong. They don't seem to know that they are doing the right things with their lives. They don't seem to know what the right things are. In my own quest for ultimate justifications that transcend time and context, I have found three separate but interrelated values that together feel like they offer a strong grounding in guiding my life and moral decisions. Henrique goes on to state that these three values are dignity, which is the state of being valued, honored, or respected; well-being, which refers to the state of health and contentment of individuals and groups at biological, mental, and social levels of existence; and finally, integrity, which is the state of being honest, sound, and coherent. He closes his article with these words: "I strive to be that which enhances dignity and well-being with integrity. I have found that no matter the situation I'm in, I can use this ultimate justification as a guide. If the next generation is going to be successful in navigating the complexities ahead and do so in a manner that results in richer, deeper, and more meaningful lives, we need more discussions and proposals about what can unite us in vision and transcendent purpose." Now, if this all resonates with you, you may be wondering how you can possibly have a positive impact on our society. Jesus said, "Be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly Father is perfect." And to most of us, that seems an impossible task, but we also recognize it's a good goal. And while we may not change the ethos of our entire nation, in so doing, we just may change a little bit of the world around us, just striving to be like God. I wish for you a happy and peaceful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.